This is how insidious the RSD, rejection sensitivity dysphoria cycle is. First, there's trauma, then there's people pleasing, then there's burnout, and then there's actual rejection, which cycles back to the trauma. So let me explain. Trauma. We with ADHD or any form of neurodiversity grow up with hundreds, if not thousands of more messages of rejection and judgment and criticism that makes us question ourselves, question our abilities, and even question our worth. So we have difficulty setting boundaries, and we start to have intrusive thoughts and repetitive thoughts about how other people think of us, which turns into some people-pleasing tendencies. And then we people-please and we say yes to things we shouldn't say yes to. We mask, we armor up, we don't express our full emotions. We aren't always honest or transparent, so we hold them all in and they build up. And then we get overwhelmed because we start taking on perhaps other tasks, or we start disappointing ourselves so that we don't disappoint others. And then we get overwhelmed and then we burn out. And when we burn out, we become almost paralyzed. We can't function very well at home or at work. So let's say you start to find yourself not being able to complete tasks at home, and then you start to feel maybe actual rejection at home from your partner, or perhaps you're not able to finish projects at work, and then you start to feel actual rejection, not just perceived rejection at work. That might lead to relationship issues or termination of jobs. So then we're back to trauma, because now we're feeling like we can't finish anything, we can't do anything right, nobody fully understands us or appreciates us or respects us, and then we find ourselves back in the cycle. So what I do in my RSD repair groups, when we move through our rejection sensitivity dysphoria, is I try to interrupt that insidious pattern. And the best time to interrupt it is between trauma and people pleasing, but sometimes that isn't possible. So in groups, we talk about how we can also set clear boundaries, how we can stop intrusive thoughts, how we can notice the truth in the situation. And we really just dig in. So often between the people pleasing and the burnout, it's a great way to interrupt this insidious cycle. There's a link in my bio to the groups. It starts in September. I hope you can join us. I really think it's going to be wonderful.